working my glutes and my legs. I'm gonna tear it up.
Those things?
These suckers.
All right, here it is. The leg and glute day with Liz. It's gonna be pretty fast paced, so go ahead and jot this down so you can do it on your own, but keep in mind when you're working through this, you never really stop moving. This is a very fast workout. It's basically one big giant set.
This is my glute and leg workout. I decided to superset workouts today, so you're gonna see more volume, lighter weight. Whenever I start out doing squats, I'll usually do body weight or just the bar. Make sure that my form's correct and also warm up my hips, glutes, legs, and then proceed with putting weight on. Supersetting with plyometrics really helps burn out the legs and the glutes without any weight. You can really kick your butt without any weights, especially going from an exercise like a squat into a jumping lunge.
Is there a reason why we're starting with squats? Is there any method to this, or is this just a random selection of exercises?
I usually like to start with squats just for the main reason that I like to be able to give my full energy and get the most out of them. I feel that if I do other workouts before that or other exercises, when it comes to squats, I don't really get the full range of motion that I want, and also lift as heavy as I want. So I usually start with that, get the hard stuff out of the way, and then move on to other exercises. Now, a lot of people ask me how I stay lean while still building muscle. These are the type of workouts I do that allow for that. You can get your cardio really intermixed with the weights and a lot of volume.
Can you explain why hands are facing different directions when you're doing your deadlifts?
Reverse grip helps me hold on to the bar, although this is not a very heavy weight. Sometimes my legs aren't tired, but my grip gets tired quickly, so doing that reverse grip really just helps me hold it a little bit more stable. I feel like I can get through more reps.
So it's basically doing the same thing as those lifting straps you'll see people using at the gym. So if you have straps, that'll achieve the same purpose, but if you don't and you want to go super heavy, then that alternating grip that Liz is using will get the job done.
Next, into weighted glute bridges, one of my favorite exercises, one of the hardest and also the most effective for building up the glutes. I'm using 45 pounds on each side. This is a pretty standard weight for me to get about 12 reps in 5 times through. So you can go heavier, you can go lighter if you're just starting out with these. The main thing is keeping the weight in your heels and then also squeezing the glutes at the top. You want to get a full range of motion and then squeeze those glutes at the top. And then for me, I sometimes will, if I can't get a full range of motion, I'll just stay at the top and do some pulses. You still get a really good burn in the glutes without doing a full movement. The superset of this one, I just did body weight glute bridges. I did both legs, and then I also do single leg as well. These can be really effective. You don't need weight. It's just a good way to burn out your glutes after you've exhausted them with the weight.
That's a good thing to keep in mind too if you have lower back issues and you still want to achieve that same movement. Just doing the single leg version of that like Liz did is a great way to isolate the glutes and still get a nice contraction if you can't put on a lot of weight. Hypers are actually one of the best ways to contract the glutes. It usually falls at the end of Liz's workout as kind of a burnout move because it doesn't require a lot of weight and therefore not a lot of strength. So it's usually best to start with the bigger compound movements like the squats when you're your strongest, And then with these really specific isolation moves, you can end with these, and they'll be the most effective because the muscle's already filled with blood and pretty pumped up.
First, kickbacks really keep the focus in your glute. There's a lot of exercises that you feel it a lot in your legs and your glutes. This I like doing because I know that I'm just specifically targeting my glute. I do about 12 to 15 on each side, and I'll gradually go up with the weight throughout my sets. But it really is a great glute builder, and really focusing again on that squeeze at the top.
A lot of the clients we work with actually like moves like this as well, because a lot of the female clients at least are very quad dominant, and they want to develop their lower body and glutes without getting ginormous quads. So isolation moves like this are very useful in developing the muscles that you really want to focus on without putting a lot of weight on the muscles that tend to grow very easily, like the quads.
You also want to make sure that you have a lot of control going up on the movement and then also coming down. A lot of times with the cable, people will let it kind of sling back. That's another great part about this workout, is you're really working the whole time on the way up and on the way down.
We hope you guys enjoyed this leg and glute workout with Liz. Hopefully you learned something and can take something away from it. Let us know what other videos you'd like to see.